Have you ever tried to quiet your mind, only to find it getting louder? You sit to meditate, to focus, to relax, but thoughts come rushing in like a storm. What if I told you that's completely normal and even necessary? Let me tell you a simple Zen story that might just change the way you look at your thoughts forever. Once a troubled man came to a wise Zen master named Master Kaito. "Sir," he said, "my mind is always restless. So many thoughts come all the time, most of them negative. Please, give me a mantra that can help me reduce these thoughts." Master Kaito looked at him gently and said, "My friend, start practicing meditation. Slowly, your mind will begin to settle." But the man frowned. "Please don't tell me to meditate. I've tried it before. When I sit to meditate, even more thoughts come to my mind, and they're worse than usual. It only makes me feel more disturbed." Master Kaito smiled. "That's normal in the beginning. With regular practice, it will calm down." "No, sir, meditation just isn't for me," the man insisted. "Please just give me a powerful mantra." Understanding the man's resistance, Master Kaito leaned closer and whispered a mantra into his ear. "Recite this mantra every day, sitting alone in silence," he instructed. The man's face lit up. "Thank you, Master. I'll begin right away." But as the man was leaving, Master Kaito added with a calm voice, "Just one important thing. When you chant the mantra, don't think of a monkey." The man chuckled. "A monkey? That's easy. Why would I think of a monkey? I've never thought of monkeys." And off he went. Back at home, the man sat comfortably, closed his eyes, and began to chant the mantra. But suddenly he remembered the master's words, "Don't think of a monkey." Instantly, an image of a monkey popped into his mind. He shook his head and tried to ignore it. But the more he tried to avoid thinking about monkeys, the more monkeys appeared, jumping, screaming, swinging from trees. By evening, he was seeing monkeys in his family's faces. They were everywhere. The next morning, exhausted and overwhelmed, he rushed back to Master Kaito. "Sir," he cried, "what kind of mantra did you give me? Until yesterday I never thought of monkeys, but now I can't stop. They're in my head constantly. I beg you, help me. Please remove these monkeys from my mind." Master Kaito smiled and said, "Okay, my friend, just stop chanting the mantra. Do nothing. Sit quietly." The man obeyed. He sat, closed his eyes, and to his surprise, no monkeys appeared. Just quiet. Master Kaito explained gently, "I only wanted to teach you something important. Your mind is like that. The more you try to suppress it, the more power you give it. The more you fight a thought, the more attention it gets. Like trying to hold a spring down, it bounces back with more force. Our minds are just like monkeys, always jumping from one thought to another, mostly without reason. Experts say we generate between 36,000 to 80,000 thoughts in a single day. Trying to stop all thoughts is like trying to stop the wind with your hands. Impossible. In fact, the very effort to stop thoughts gives them more energy. The secret isn't to fight your thoughts. The secret is to watch them, calmly, without attachment. This is the true purpose of meditation, not to suppress, but to observe. Many people say, when I meditate, my thoughts increase. Yes, they do. That's because when you begin meditating, you're stirring the dirt that was always there. Like cleaning a dusty room, the dirt becomes visible before it clears. Meditation brings up old impressions, buried emotions, and mental clutter. But instead of worrying about it, just watch. As you continue watching your thoughts without judgment or resistance, they lose their grip. The garbage rises, and then with time it leaves. That's when the mind begins to quiet itself. Sit quietly for just 5 to 10 minutes each day. Close your eyes. Let your breath be natural. Don't try to stop your thoughts. Just watch them. When thoughts come, don't engage. Just note a thought and return to your breath. If you get lost in thinking, it's okay. That's normal. Come back gently. Over time, this simple practice can change everything. You don't control your mind by fighting it. You control it by understanding it. The more you run from a thought, the more it chases you. The more you embrace stillness, the more the noise fades. You don't need a perfect mantra, a perfect place, or a perfect version of yourself to begin. All you need is willingness and patience. Thoughts are visitors. Let them come. Let them go. You are not your thoughts. You are the space in which thoughts arise and fade. If you've ever struggled with a racing mind, know that you're not alone, and that there's a gentler way. Stop fighting. Start watching. Let the monkeys play. Then simply watch them leave. If this story helped you see your mind a little differently, share it with someone who needs peace. And if you'd like more calm, more clarity, and more truth, subscribe and join us on this journey inward. Until then, take a breath, and remember, you are not your thoughts.